Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to cover the remaining problems. So in my previous video I explained the first problem. So now next, write program to print counting from 1 to 10. Means here we can use a for loop. So here is a syntax for the for loop. For loop, the variable name, you can take any meaningful variable name, and membership operator, which is nothing but in or not in, and the sequence till where you want to use. So in whatever you want to print, you can write here. Okay, just pause the video and first you try by yourself, then see the solution. I think you guys solve the solution. Here is the solution for I in range 1 to 11. So they asked to print from 1 to 10. So here we have to use 11, not 10, because it will be printing -1. So to get till 10 we have to use 11, and we are saying to print I. So it will be going to print from 1 to 10. The numbers from 1 to 10 it is going to print. So let's execute. See, from 1 to 10 it is printing. So with for loop we can iterate from 1 to 10. Okay, now let's see next question. So write a program which prints all the devices of a number. So if you understand the first question and the second question properly, you can solve third question very easily. Because so in this third question we have to use for loop and if conditions. Some in that way we have to use, like we have to give some range and we have to give some condition to execute that number. Particular number should be divisor to divide. So somewhat like that. Yeah, just try by yourself. I'll show the solution. Here is the solution. So first we'll be asking a number from the user, from user input. So after entering the number, so we'll be keeping the for loop where the range will be from 2 comma num. So first suppose if we keep the number as let's say 5, then what will be the range? The range will be from 2 comma 5, means 2 3 4. 5 is not included in that, so only 2 3 4. From this 2 3 4 only we'll be checking the condition. So okay, the first 2. So here what it will come, this number is 5 modulate I means what? 2. First number is 2. Here we'll be checking the condition. If it is equals to 0, then it will be printing the 2. Then it will be checking the next condition 3. If it satisfies to 0, then it will be printing that. If does not satisfy, it's come out of the for loop and check the other condition. So in this way it will be iterating till the condition fails. Till the condition fails, it will be continuing the same loop. When the condition fails, it comes out of the for loop and end. So this is the modulo symbol where we'll be getting the reminder value. So reminder value will be stored here. Clear? Let's run. We'll be entering some number as 10. So 2 and 5. 2 and 5 are the devices of 10. So 2 and 5 is the devices of 10. Okay, this is the solution. Next, see, they are asking to check the given user input number is a prime number or not. So this will be somewhat tricky, so just try. If you are not getting, it's no problem, I am here to help you guys. Okay, first you try by yourself, think. Yeah, here is the solution of prime number. So first we have to take the user input. So first the user should enter some number. By entering that number, you should predict it is a prime number or not a prime number. So first user have to enter the number. Then is prime equals to true. So we are assuming that is prime is some variable name. We'll be considering is underscore prime as some variable name. We are making that as true internally. And we kept a for loop as for I in range 2 to num. In previous question whatever we did, same. So from 2 to num, so means whatever the num we used here, suppose it can be 5. Suppose the number which we entered is 5 or 10, so the range will be from that 2 to that number which we entered. Okay, it will be checking from that 2 to the number. Because why they didn't used 1? Because 1 is neither prime nor composite. I think you guys know 1 is neither prime or nor composite, so no need to mention the 1. Directly we can start from the range from 2, so that they used 2 and num. Okay, if this condition satisfies, we have to come inside the loop. Next, so this is the for loop, we have to come inside this if condition. So what is there in the if condition? Num percentage of I equals to 0, means we have to check the particular number with the range values. Each and every range values we have to check with that number if it is divisible by 0 or not. Suppose we took the 5, we have to check 2, 3, 4. So if that 5 is divisible by 2, we are getting the remainder 0 or not. Then 3, we are getting remainder is 0 or not. So we have to check each and every iteration. Then when we'll get this condition false, means when the is prime is equals to false, at that time we have to break. Break means what? This is a jumping statements which I explained. So this break means it will stop till here, it will not go further. So it will not go further, it will stop here only. When the condition gets false, it will stop here only and it will not go further. Okay, then if is prime is if we get true, the is prime is equals to true. No, if that condition is true, then they are saying to print prime number. If not, not a prime number. Let's try by compiling. Let's enter a number like 5. Yes, 5 is a prime number. Okay, let's try other example. Let's try with 10. Yes, 10 is not a prime number. I think you understood the code. Okay, we have. So what we are doing here means, if we enter a particular number to check that is a prime number or not, so we are entering that particular number and we are checking the less than that particular number. Suppose the entered number is 5, so we are checking less than 5 numbers are divisible by that particular number or not. If that numbers will be divisible by that number, then we can say it's not a prime number. So if it is not divisible, then we can say it's a prime number, because prime number has only one and itself. Understood? Okay, let's go for next question. Next, write a program that prints numbers from 1 to 100. So we have to write a program which will be printing from 1 to 100. We can do for loop now. Okay, done. Then, but for multiples of 3, so from 1 to 10, whatever the multiples are there with 3 should print this. And what are the multiples of 5? From 1 to 100 only, it should print thus. And the multiples for both 3 and 5, it should print this and bus. Means we can keep the if condition. If it is divisible by 3, it should print this. If it is divisible by 5, it should print bus. If it is divisible by both 5 and 3, it should show this bus. Okay, try and see the output. First, you try by yourself and think the logic what it will be coming and see the solution. Look at here, this is a solution. Okay, as simple it is. So we have to keep some for loop. The range will be from 1 to 101. So why the range is 1 to 101? We have to get from 1 to 100, so that we are using 101. Understood? Next, what is the condition? If it is divisible by 3 and 5, it should print this bus. If it is divisible by both 3 and at the same time, that particular number should divisible by 5 also, and then it should show fizz bus. Okay, here we have to use AND operator. We should not use OR, because if we use OR, if that particular number is divisible by 3 and that particular number is not divisible by 5, also it will be printing this thing. So AND operator is nothing but it should satisfy the both conditions only, it will be printing. Okay, OR is not like that. either any one of the conditions satisfies, it will be printing. But here, what is the rule? What is the condition? Both 3 and 5 should satisfy for that particular number. So we have to use AND operator. Then next, if it is divisible by 3, it should show FIS. If it is divisible by 5, it should show BUS. Else the number should be printed as usually. Means rather than divisible by 3, or if that particular number is not divisible by 3, or if that particular number is not divisible by 5, or it may be not divisible by both 3 and 5 also, will be having some particular numbers, so that should be printed. If it will not satisfy these 3 conditions, it should print that particular number as it is. Okay, let's try. Yeah, from 1 to 100 it is showing what is divisible by 3. So 1 and 2 is not divisible by 3, or it is not divisible by 5, or it is not divisible by 3 and 5 also. But next condition is 3. 3 is divisible by 3, so they are showing FIS. Next, 4 is not divisible by 3 or 4 or both 3 and 5. And so it is showing like normal number 4. Then in the similarly 5. So 5 is divisible with 5, it is showing that it is BUS. Next, let's see what is the 15. So this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, here is the 15. So where the 15 will satisfy both 3 and 5. The 15 will be satisfying with the 3 and it will be satisfying with the 5. So it should print FISBUS. It is going to print this FISBUS. Okay, understood? Yes. Next, let's try next question. Yeah, next question is also similar to the previous question. So here they're asking to print the numbers between 1000 to 2000. Here they asked from 1 to 100. Here 1000 to 2000. Easy, we can keep range from 1000 to 2001, because it should satisfy the 2000 also. So the range should be included with 2000 also. So we have to keep 2001, the end of the range value. Next, which are divisible by 7 but not a multiple of 5. So it should satisfy with 7 but not with 5. Okay, that particular number have to be printed between 1000 to 2000. So it is simple. If you understand the previous question, you can solve this thing. Okay, try it out. Yeah, here is the solution. So the range is from 1000 to 2001. So the condition is that num should satisfy with 7 but not satisfy with 5. Whatever the numbers are there which will be satisfying with 7 and not satisfying with 5 should be printed over here. Okay, it is simple now. Okay, let's try. Yeah, it is going to print everything which will be satisfying with only 7 but not with 5. Clear? This is a solution. Let's go for next question. Yeah, just next question is the factorial of a number. I think you know what is the factorial. Factorial means, suppose if you have 5 factorial, we will be saying that 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Means whatever is the factorial formula, factorial equals to factorial star the number. Okay, I gave everything. You have to solve. Okay, try. Yes, this is the solution for that factorial. So first we have to ask from the user, input the number, then they are taking that result equals to 1, which will be using in this formula, sorry, which will be using in this code. Further you'll be understanding why we used result equals to 1 only. Next, we are keeping the for loop as from 1 to num plus 1, because it should start with 1 and it should end with num plus 1. So the number which we end, that plus 1 should be ended, because that number also should be included in the range, so that we use plus 1. Clear here? Now this is the formula which I said. The result equals to result into I. Suppose let's say that particular number which we taken is 5. What is the factorial of 5? Factorial of 5 is 120. Okay, yeah, this is the formula, which is result equals to result star I. Okay, let's try with an example. Which 5 factorial, you know that it's 5 factorial is equals to 120. So 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 equals to 120. Now the range will be from 1 to 6 because 5 have to also include, because 5 factor is 5 into 4 into, because 5 is also including, so that we have to use num plus 1. Okay, so that the numbers will be from 1 2 3 4 5. The I values are 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, next the result. Here we kept 1 into I. The first iteration, what will come? 1. 1 into 1, 1. Next iteration, 1 into 2. Sorry. Next iteration will be 1 into 2, means 2. 1 into 3, 3. 1 into 4, 4. 1 into 5, 5. So that we used 1. Because if we use 0, everything will be 0. There is no use. So we have to use only 1. If we use the 1 only, we'll get a correct answer, which is 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 2, 2 into 1, 2. 3 into 1, 3. So on. So to get the particular number. Then same thing, what is the result that will be printing over here? That result of the 5 factorial. Now let's try. We'll be saying 10. Yeah, this is a 10 factorial number. Let's try with 5. 120. Yeah, this is a factorial number. I think you understood what is the factorial. So you have to remember this formula. Simple. Okay, next let's try the next question. Yes, what is the next question? Yes. So this is the some few lines of code, and without printing or without executing this code, try to see what will be the output. Pause the video for 2 minutes and think what will be getting output. Yes, you guys know, if you know the other programming languages like Java, C, C++, there will be using this thing where I plus plus, where this pre-increment and post increment. So this is the I plus plus is the post increment, where the increment will be after the variable name. Pre-increment will be before. Post means after. So in the post increment, and this is the post increment, the first value will be assigned to that and will be doing the incrementation. Pre-increment means first we have to increment that number and we have to assign the value. So this is some theory about the pre-increment and post increment. So this will be there in other languages, but in Python, seal. Suppose if I is equals to 1, print I plus plus, print I plus 1. So first I equals to 1, print I means till here we'll get 1. Then I plus plus means the first value will be assigned. What is the value of I? 1. 1 will be assigned. Then will be incrementing. Means 1 plus 1, 2. Then now the I value is 2. Then plus 1 is 3. We'll be thinking some, we may get 3. But see, let's see what will be the output. Let's remove this thing. See, here we are getting invalid syntax, because in Python this post increment, pre increment is not allowed like other languages like Java. Instead of this, we can use in this way. So I equals to I plus 1. Okay, in this way it is acceptable. Yes, it is showing like this 1 3. Okay, so we cannot use that. Even we can use in this way also, like this, like plus equals to. In this way also we can use. Yeah, we are getting same output. Okay, but I plus plus or plus plus I pre-increment, post increment, this is not allowed in the Java. Sorry, this is not allowed in the Python. It can be allowed in the Java. Clear? Let's see the next question. Next. So this is the question. Try to solve this with pen and paper without executing. Okay, this thing I explained about priority operators, which I explained in my previous video, if you remember. Yeah, these are the priority order. First parenthesis and the least is logical operator. So just by seeing this order, the priority order, try to solve this thing. Okay, try to solve this thing without executing. First you try by with pen and paper. Okay. Yes. Yes, next question is reverse number. So the input, if it is the input is like 1 2 3 4 5, the output should be like 5 4 3 2 1. So let's try this. First you try by yourself, and I will be explaining this code because this will be somewhat tricky. But first first you try by yourself. Okay, first think what will be coming or what will be the logic we can apply for this question. I'll be explaining the solution. First, for the 2 minutes, try by yourself. Yes, here is the solution. So first we have to give the user input. Let it be the number maybe as 4. Okay, the user input is 4. Yes, so they use this thing is equals to 0 and that number is greater than 0. Yes, that number which we entered the user is greater than 0. Yes, this condition satisfied. Then we can go inside the loop. So this is condition satisfied means we can go inside the while loop. Okay, then what they said here, that number which we entered should divide with 10. So let's say that number is 4321. Okay, 4321. Yeah. So this 4321 means if we divide, what will be the remainder for this? Here we may will be getting 1. Okay, by dividing with 10. Next, initially we kept this is 0. 0 multiply with 10 plus what is the remainder value we got here? 1. Means it is 1. Okay. Next step, that number, what is the number we kept? 4321. So 4321 double slash of 10. Why we used here double slash? We can use single slash also. No, we may get doubt, because for the single slash we may get in the decimal number, but if we use in the double slash, that decimal number will be getting in the integer format. Okay, we can reduce the decimal to the integer, we can convert the decimal to the integer, so that we have to use double slash. Okay. Yes, here what will get the result? 432. Okay, now the number we have to consider is 432. So this 432 again, it will be going to the while loop and checking all the conditions. So now the number is 432. So this 432 is greater than 0. Yes, absolutely, this is greater than 0. Next, it should come inside that while loop. Then this 432, if we divide with 10, what the remainder will be getting? 2. Okay, then again we have to come inside this loop. Here initially we have to keep this thing 0. This will be 0 only. Initially it becomes 0. Next, plus what the remainder here we got? 2. So now the remainder value is 2. So we'll get 2 only. This 2 value is stored in this reverse number. So this will be going to print at first iteration which we got 1, it will be stored here. Then next iteration we got 2, that 2 will be stored here. Then now this 432 divide with 10 will get, what will get? Quotient 43. Now this again, this 43 will be going to check this while loop. Similarly, this 43, it is greater than 0. Next, this 43, if we do divide, we'll get the remainder as 3. So 3, and similarly that remainder value is 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. Now what will be the now the number is 4. If we divide this 4 3, will be getting the number is 4 So, and this 4 again, it will be checking with greater than 0. Yes, it is greater than 0, and divide with this thing. Everything again, each and every number will be checking this condition till we get no number, till the condition fails. When we hear it, if this 4 3 also completes, we'll get 0, and this 0 will be coming and checking here in the while loop. So 0 is greater than 0. No, 0 is not greater than 0. So here the condition is fails. If this condition fails, it comes out of the while loop. So in this way, each and every number will be checking, and it will be storing in this reverse whatever the numbers we got from starting, which first we got 1, that 1 will be stored here. Next we got 2, that 2 will be stored here. Next we got 3, 3 will be stored here. The remaining is 4, then 4 will be stored. So we got in the reverse order. Let's try by executing. Let's say 4 3 2 1. What will be coming? Yes, the reverse number is 1 2 3 4. Okay, in this way we can do this reverse. Okay, these are some exercises you can try